guys, it's Devin, and today I'm going to do my August favorites and flops. Sorry about the hair. I'm not even going to go there. It's just hot outside, and there's just no point even trying to wear it down or trying to do anything with it because it's naturally curly, so it just turns into a gigantic frizz ball unless I put a ton of product on it, which I don't like doing because it weighs it down because it's so long. So this is basically, honestly, this is where it's been all summer long. I've taken it down for a couple of videos, but immediately put it back up in this funky dunky little thing on top of my head. So that's where it's at today. And I have no jewelry on, and I'm still in my nightshirt. But that's just how my lazy days are. I was playing with my makeup, and I had a full face on, and I thought, why not take this time to go ahead and film my August favorites for you guys, since I'm going to have to film it the next couple of days anyway. I doubt anything is going to change in 2 days, so let's go ahead and film it for y'all. So that's what I decided to do. I only have 2 flops this month, so I'm going to go into those first. And if you watched it was a haul a while back. It was like an Amazon haul or something. I bought a dry brush, and I bought the Yerba Prima skin brush, and I bought one with a handle. If you're going to buy a dry brush, I don't recommend buying one with this handle. I recommend getting one that you can just hold. But if you don't know what a dry brush is, I watched a video on it and did some research on it, and basically it's just a brush that you use, you start at your legs, and before you get in the shower, you start at your legs and you just rub it in circular motions all over your skin, all over your legs, all over your arms. I did my chest, and it's supposed to make your skin smoother and help with exfoliation. Yeah, this is a load of crap, guys. Seriously, this made no difference in my skin, and the reason it's taken me so long to put this in one of my videos and let you guys know what I thought about it is because I seriously gave it every chance in the world to work, because I wanted it to work, because I spent like $10 on the brush, which may not be, you know, $10 may not be a lot, but $10 is something that could have been spent better elsewhere. Okay, so I did a little test when I realized that I was using it every single time I was getting in the shower, and or every time before I got in the shower, I wasn't really noticing that my skin was any smoother. I wasn't really noticing, you know, sometimes I get like little red bumpies on the back of my arms. I wasn't noticing those get any better. I was literally noticing nothing. So I thought, okay, I'm going to use this really, really good before I get in the shower. And I'm not going to exfoliate in the shower, because I usually exfoliate when I'm in the shower at least 3 to 4 times a week. I love exfoliating. And I thought, I'm going to do that for a few days and not exfoliate in the shower. The second day I did this without exfoliating, I got out and dried off, and it was so disgusting. I had like dead skin coming off around my elbows. I had dead skin coming off on my knees, on my legs when I dried off. It was so gross. So then I completely skipped this for another 3 days and went back to my normal exfoliation routine. And no dead skin, nothing coming off when I dried off. So, I mean, this is totally pointless. I mean, if you exfoliate anyway, there's no point in adding this to your routine, guys. Trust me, it does absolutely nothing. It doesn't make your skin any softer. The benefits are not there. There is none. I don't know. And I know I used it right, so that's a load of shit. Those ain't worth it. Anyway, in my second flop, thank goodness I didn't spend any money on this. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Moi. I'm assuming it's M-O-I, Moi, something. And this came as a free gift with my last real big Sephora order with my skin wash and cotton pads. But the formula is not that bad in and of itself. What did it for me with this product, I literally will never use it. I'm going to give it to my daughter, is this godforsaken applicator. I don't know why somebody would use a plastic I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's a plastic applicator. I mean, it's not bristled, it's just a plastic flappy applicator, and it's not even that flexible. It is total crap. I could not believe that that applicator was like that. I mean, seriously? You just, no. That's going to my daughter. Anyway, so for my favorites, I have a lot of random favorites. I really only have like 4 makeup favorites. So I'll start with my random favorites first. And one of them is, my love, my precious, the Extra Dessert Delights Sugar-Free Gum in Root Beer Float. Oh my gosh, somebody smack me. This stuff is so good. I love the taste of root beer. I don't like root beer floats, ironically, but this doesn't taste like a root beer float. It tastes like straight up root beer. You know those little, I may be aging myself here when I talk about them, but those little root beer candies that used to be shaped kind of like a barrel. You know, I know a lot of you know what I'm talking about, but those were so good. This gum tastes just like that. I love it. It has totally replaced my apple pie Extra Dessert Delights gum that used to be my favorite. The apple pie used to be my favorite. Now this is my favorite. I love it. I have to have it with me at all times. So yeah, I highly, highly recommend this if you like root beer, the taste of root beer. It's just fantastic. And then, I know I talked about Kind Bars last month, but I also wanted to talk about one in specific this month because I hate dark chocolate. And I know I'm not the only one out there, again, that hates dark chocolate. I hate the taste of it. It's disgusting. I prefer milk chocolate. I actually prefer white chocolate, to be perfectly honest, but I can handle milk chocolate. But I can't do white chocolate. Like white chocolate chunks, I can't eat those. I can't eat candy bars with white chocolate. But this Kind Bar is the Kind Plus. It's the dark chocolate cherry cashew plus antioxidants. And it looks like this, and it is seriously so good. I don't know if it's the cherries or what it is, but something like takes the bitterness away from the dark chocolate, and it tastes just like milk chocolate, which is super good because I know that dark chocolate is really, really good for you and milk chocolate isn't. But I love it. I love it. So if you don't like dark chocolate normally, but you know you probably should be eating it because it's got a lot of health benefits, then I highly suggest going out and trying the dark chocolate cherry cashew plus antioxidants Kind Plus bar. These are a little bit on the expensive side. My Kroger's right now has them 4 for $5, and sometimes they'll have them 8 for $10. And usually when they have those, I stock up because I think they're normally like $1.60 each. But they're so worth it. I love this. So if you hate dark chocolate, try this. You'll love it. And the next two are food. You can tell I've really been into food this month, as opposed to any other month. Yeah. Anyway, this is another bar, and it is the new Luna Fiber Bar. I love the Luna bars anyway, but this is the new fiber formula. And this specific one is vanilla blueberry. I've tried them all, and my favorite is vanilla blueberry. And this is what it looks like. And these are usually on sale for $1 at my Kroger's. And they're so good. They have 7 grams of fiber per bar, and I don't know, they're just really, really good. They taste kind of like a Nutri-Grain bar to me, but more filling than a Nutri-Grain bar. They only have 110 calories and 3 grams of fat per bar. I mean, they're not organic and all, real fantastic for you as the Kind bars are, but they're still really good for you. They're still a good alternative to something else. So yeah, if you're going to get this though, I do recommend the vanilla blueberry. I didn't much care for the other flavors. That may be just me, but I really, really like the vanilla blueberry. So those are another one of my bar finds. I'm a huge bar person because I'm so lazy. Like, I don't want to get up and freaking cook. I mean, who the hell wants to get up first thing in the morning before their coffee and cook? I don't, but I wake up hungry. So bars are so easy for me to grab and eat with my coffee before my coffee even bruise, and then that way I'm okay, and I'm not going to like binge on something that I shouldn't be binging on. So I keep a lot of bars around. And my last food favorite, sorry that this was so loaded with food favorites, but they're stinking good. This is the Frosted Mini Wheats Little Bites in chocolate. Oh my gosh, guys, these are like a chocolate explosion of heaven in your mouth. They are so good, and they're the little bites, so they're not like, you know, the big ones. I've eaten the big shredded wheat bites, but I like the little bites better because you can actually eat them immediately. I feel like with the bigger ones, you kind of have to let them sit and get a little bit soggy first. Otherwise, they're going to like tear up the roof of your mouth and the side of your gums and stuff. So but these you can eat immediately. They're so good. There's 190 calories without the milk in it per serving. And it says the serving size is 42 biscuits. I don't know who's going to sit out and count 42 biscuits, but I'm not. So I just poured, you know, like a cup and a half in a bowl. And yes, I really do measure the stuff out because I'm that anal about it. And only 2 grams of fat. So, you know, it's a good breakfast alternative as well. If you're not into the bars and you really like cereal, these are so good, and they don't taste like diet food. They're not really diet food. It's just, you know, healthy breakfast cereal. I was wanting to say that they have something. For some reason, I thought they had fiber in them because the other ones do. Oh, it has 6 grams of fiber per serving and 5 grams of protein, so that's good. Love these. Okay, now out of the food and out of like stuff like that, I cannot believe that I left this product out when I did my drugstore favorites, because this is seriously one of my favorite drugstore products that I have rediscovered this month, and it is the Jordana Easy Liner for Lips, and it's retractable. This is the color Latte, and it's retractable lip liner. So it's one that you just, you know, roll up and roll down, and these, I think, at my Walgreens are like $2 or $3. If you hear that, it's my kids. Yeah. That's what it is. They're like $2 or $3 at my Walgreens, and they're seriously fantastic lip liners. They're just as good, if not maybe a little bit better than the NYX, because they are retractable. So you don't have to sharpen them. I love retractable things. I don't like to have to sharpen stuff. And now I've got a child crying, so hard telling what's going on there. And screaming. It just, they're so silly. I don't understand. My kids are not young, like babies, so I don't have to, don't think I'm a bad parent by being in here. And my mom's out there too, so, you know, they're being watched. My youngest is 8. My oldest is almost 12, so my kids are not babies. I'm not, like, leaving my babies out there to be arguing. But anyway, this next favorite is the Tarte Gifted Amazonian Clay Smart Mascara. This is just a little baby sample size, but I love this, and I'm not a bit surprised because I love Tarte mascaras. I love the brushes. I love the formula. It's got my favorite type of brush head on it. It's just fantastic. You know, if you're in the market for a higher end mascara, you can't go wrong if you go with Tarte. This one is the Gifted Amazonian Clay. It's fantastic. The original Lights Camera Lashes is fantastic. If you like waterproof, they have a waterproof Lights Camera Lashes. I can't say enough about Tarte foundation, or Tarte mascaras, because they are so good. I love them. My next favorite is the Sugar Honey Fresh Tinted Lip Treatment. Now this is just a mini, because at Christmas time, I know that you get these for like your birthday month this year at Sephora if you're a beauty insider, which is good because I love them. But I got like the 3-pack of the minis at Christmas last year, and this is the honey one. The plum is my favorite, but I usually don't use it during the winter. I use this one, and it's got an SPF 15, and it looks like this, and it seriously like tints your lips. You can use it instead of a lipstick. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's what color it comes out on your lips. and it's got SPF, so it's fantastic, and they're really, really moisturizing, which I really, really like. Laura, can you hear that? Now they have gone into the bathroom, which is right beside my bedroom, so you can probably hear my youngest son screaming at my oldest son, who is just taunting him, and then now my daughter decides she's going to jump into it when it's really none of her business. Lord have mercy. I'm going to finish up this video and go get that taken care of because my mom is obviously outside or something. My last favorite is going to come as no surprise, and it is the Lock It Tattoo Foundation from Kat Von D. I used all this up. I used this and went out. Like, I say that like I never go out or something. I only go out like once a week to the grocery store and to do all my stuff. But I used this on a really, really hot day when I was going to the grocery store and going to run a bunch of errands. So I was sweating because I'm a sweater and it's hot. And it stayed all day long. It never went anywhere. I got 3 uses out of this, and it is fantastic. I highly, highly recommend it. I cannot wait to get the full size of it. If you have dry skin, I don't know if it's the best for you. I would recommend getting a sample because it does dry to a very matte finish. I have just normal skin. It works fine for me. If you have combination or oily skin, it's going to be great for you. If you have dry skin, though, I would probably get a sample first to see if you like it because it may be a little bit too drying for you. Otherwise, it's a fantastic foundation. I highly recommend that all of you guys try that. It is probably going to be my new holy grail. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go take care of my children now and find out what the stinking problem is, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.